This is Sanil. Today, I wanted to share with you a couple of tips that I talk about with my coaching clients, and in fact, I find very useful too. So, hopefully, you'll get some value out of it. Number one is the concept of moving from a worrying mode to a doing mode. I get it. There is a lot of negative news out there. There is a lot of unpredictability, and you're probably dealing with it on a daily basis. However, what is going to impact you most are the things that are on your plate and you to get done. So think about you driving on a bumpy road. Now you have two options. You can look at the road and say, why is the road bumpy? Why doesn't somebody take care of it? Oh God, I wish the road was smooth. Or you could say, all right, the road is bumpy. What's the best way for me to drive on it? I know the ride is going to be rocky. I know it's going to take me a little while longer to reach my destination, but I will, right? So this is what's going to help you move from where you are to where you need to be. And all you need to focus on are the small incremental steps that you need to take. Get into a doing mode. So you don't need to kind of, focus on long hours. You could just work in 20-minute chunks, and that's all you need to do. That's number one. Number two is the concept of a support system. There is a lot of help out there. Right? So you get help from social media, you get help from your friends, your workplace, from the media. There's a lot of information, but there's also a lot of misinformation. And you can get very overwhelmed pretty soon too. So rather, you can think of it more as a support system. A support system is nothing but a set of resources, trusted resources that you can always reach out to when you need information. What could it consist? It could consist of some resources that gives you the latest information on the pandemic. Right, so you could probably go to the CDC, or if you're in a different country, the local government body that talks about the pandemic, and look at what's happening, what's the latest research. You could have a set of resources just for your self-care, for your mental health. For example, the community website on Modern Health gives you a list of trusted resources for your mental health care. Thirdly, you could have a set of resources which are more for logistical support, right, around your school, around your neighborhood, and there are a bunch of websites that you could have just for that. So you could limit the resources that you're looking at, and you also limit the time you're looking at these resources. So that's the second tip. The third one is to enjoy the small things in life. Yeah, you cannot go for a movie. You probably won't be able to go to a friend's house for dinner, or go out and play some sports. But still, there are a lot of things you can still do. Right? You can pick up the phone and talk to somebody you haven't in a long time. You can probably send them a text message. You can probably pick that book you haven't read and read a few pages of the book. You can probably listen to music you haven't heard in a long time. You can just enjoy that cup of coffee. Or you can just laugh out loud. And nothing else, you could just power down and do nothing. So it's important to appreciate that there are a lot of things you can still do while we are restricted from doing a lot of other things. So there you go. Quick 3 tips. Hopefully you find it helpful. Stay safe and stay healthy.